Hello, friends. Join me in my hen house as I figure out what my boys did in here while I was at an FFA meeting. Um, my husband and my 3-year-old son and my father worked on this the other day, so let's see what they accomplished. All right, so we've got these nesting boxes. We've got these nesting boxes, okay? And they're wall mounted now. They had legs on them when I made them, and it was pretty bad. So anyway, I got some help. I actually made the nesting boxes themselves, and they are like the standard 12, 10 to 12 inches square, um, which is about what you want, even though some of our hens might be a little bit big for these, and others will be smaller for these, since we have different breeds. But this should work in general, and 3 nesting boxes should be enough for our small flock. We're going to have 6 or 7. This should support 10 comfortably. So we opted to wall mount them just to get rid of the necessity of legs and you have more space underneath. The last thing that we still have to do with these is put a little slanted roof structure over them so they won't sit on here and defecate into the nesting boxes. It's just going to keep everything a lot cleaner. So this is one thing that we accomplished, and we had this done. My husband and I did this the other day. So let's go see what else that we've worked on. Hi. So initially with these roosting bars, um, we had them straight up and down from each other, and the reason for that was because there's only one supporting board here until you get to the end of the wall. So my husband and I made it work. My husband did with some brackets here and here, put them straight across from each other, and those are mounted above the roosting boxes so that they will sit on these instead of that. They're supposed to be the highest thing in here, and then at least 12 inches apart, but you're supposed to also go about 12 inches back from each other, like stair steps. Well, okay, to clarify, stair steps so they don't poop on each other, okay? Anyway, um, I don't know, for whatever reason, we couldn't figure out angling them. But my dad came in and he did. So he helped my husband put in a bracing board and then having a longer one extended so that we could brace it here and still have enough strength to mount it. I mean, this is nowhere near 12 inches back, but maybe 3 or 4, just enough so that they're going to miss pooping on each other unless they're facing opposite directions, but it'll mitigate it. It's not a perfect situation, but it should mitigate some of that. Um, and then this extends all the way across the coop in the back, which I'll show you in a second. So here is where these 2 boards extend all the way across in the back. And you can see, since we only had one support beam here, 2x4 in the back stud, this has been extended out so that we could stagger these just a little bit. I mean, it's only by a few inches, but it should help. Also, a neat fact about these is they have been designed to pop out of here, so I can pop these out anytime, the whole board, and this will be a free space again, especially if we need to work on this guillotine door. Okay, so let's pop these out and check on the state of the guillotine door. So I'm going to pop these out. I don't want to break it. Please don't make me responsible for breaking it. Okay. As long as I don't take the window out, we'll be okay. Let's just do one. Let's just pop out one because I'm 5'2" and I don't need to do them both. Okay. So now that I'm directly in front of what you need to be looking at. But either way, here's a guillotine door. So my dad's been working on this project, and I'm gonna hopefully film him just to talk a little bit more about it. So I asked for a guillotine door so that I could pull their door up pretty much anytime I want to, or down. and I want to be able to do it from the outside of the building. So this is our setup right now. So let's see what happens. I haven't. Okay, let me think here. It might go like this. There we go. Oh, this is pretty cool. So this should slide all the way in and down. Oh yeah, baby. So there's a hook on here that we can drill a hole in the wall. We can drill a hole in the wall and take that right back out, or in and out, I should say. And this we can pull via pulley on the outside of the building. So that is still something that needs to be done yet. But this is pretty sweet. I'm pretty proud of this. Good job, Dad. So this is as it stands. We still need to do the string for the door. And then I want to cut a sheet of vinyl to fit either this portion under the roosting bars. So if they, defecate on that, it's just going to be so much easier to clean that part. You can drag it out, hose it off, whatever, sweep it off. Or I might do the whole floor in that, like a laminate sheet or a vinyl sheet. I have vinyl to cut to fit, and then just being able to clean it would just be so much easier. So those are the last couple of things before we put birds out here. One more thing that we need to do yet is reattach the run to the outside. So it's not reaching enough temperature yet to even worry about putting the chicks out here. They're also too small to go in the run without going through the holes in the run. So we'll see, but pretty soon we'll be able to put chicks out here. So that's exciting. And our one singular hen that we have in the barn right now. So she will like to go outside again, I'm sure.